What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Cooking with Adrianne Latrice. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's been a while, but here I am. I'm back in the kitchen with another one. So today I am going to elevate a chicken and turkey sandwich. Basically, the ingredients are super easy to make. These are probably already items that you have somewhere in your cabinet or your refrigerator. So I start by just getting different various types of sandwich meat from your local grocery store. I have some garlic herb chicken breast, and I have the oven roasted chicken breast and the Cajun turkey. But you can actually get any type of meat from your grocery store. I also have the mayo, which I'll show you later what that is for. I'm going to use that on the bread. And I like to add banana peppers and pickles to my sandwich as well. Then, of course, you top it off with that bacon. That thick sliced bacon on the sandwich really sets the tone. And I'm going to saute some onions also. You could check in with any type of bread, or you could get any type of bread from your grocery store. But I tried this sourdough sandwich bread from Walmart. It is actually really good for this purpose of the sandwich. So happy to have you guys watching. Thank you for tuning in again. Let's go ahead and get the cooking. Alright, so what I've done was chopped up the onions. I added a little olive oil to the pan. And now I'm sauteing my onions for like 2 to 3 minutes. And in another pan, I have my bacon going. Typically, I will put 2 strips of bacon per sandwich. So I'll show you guys what that looks like later in the video. Okay, you guys, my onions are done and my bacon. So I just took the onions out of the pan and put it to the side on a plate with the bacon. Now, in that same pan, I've added a little bit of olive oil and my various sandwich meats. And you can just kind of go in with whatever kind of spatula or whatever you have and just slowly break it up, flip it over, and do that whole shindig until it's like nice and crumbled the way you like it. So this meat is pretty much already pre-cooked, so you're not going to have to cook this for long. Okay, so now my meat is nice and chopped. I flipped it a couple times. Now I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit and start preparing the bread. Okay, so with the bread, when you first pull it out, it's going to feel kind of hard. But I'm telling you, this secret ingredient, mayo, when you put it on this bread, it's going to change the game. Okay, you have to try it. Instead of butter, please try this mayo. So basically, you just rub the mayo on both sides, just putting a nice little thin layer on both sides. I like to do one at a time first, but it really doesn't matter. Just get that mayo on there and then flip them over. I sort of just hold it, or you can just place it down. It's not a big deal. Now I'm going to take these pieces of bread and place it in the fryer. So here's my bread. I have the heat on like medium high. I'm going to just lightly sear it on both sides, and eventually you'll be able to see how that mayo is really making it nice and brown and buttery, or at least it's going to look buttery. So I'll check back in a couple minutes to show you what that looks like. Okay, so look at that. This is after I flipped it over a few times for about maybe a minute and a half or 2 minutes. It's getting nice and beautiful and brown. I mean, this looks way better than what butter could do for bread. And it's actually making the bread nice and toasty and a lot softer than what it was when you pulled it out of that package. Okay, now the meat is nice and done. I'm going to go ahead and add some cheese on top, which I did forget to mention earlier. But I definitely put cheese on top. I love this Sargento 4-state cheddar cheese. This is so delicious. So I'm going to add some more on there. This is not really enough. Just sort of put a layer of any kind of cheese that you want on top. And make sure the fire is down super low, or you could turn it all the way off and just let that cheese slowly melt on top. Alright, so look how beautiful this bread is toasted using mayo. This is so beautifully toasted. So now I'm going to take some of this meat. As you can see, the cheese is sort of lightly melted on top. I'm going to go ahead and put the meat on the bread. Okay, so that's nice and loaded with the meat. Now I'm going to go in and add some onions on top. You could put how many or how little onions that you want. And we like to actually see the onions, so I put a pretty decent amount there. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 of these yummy strips of bacon there. I'm going to load it up pretty good there. Now I'm going to go in with some pickles and banana peppers. Finally, we're going to top it off with some mustard. Let's go ahead and get that together right there. Ooh, look at that sandwich right there. Just look at that. Beautiful. When I tell you this sandwich is good, like it's very meaty, very hearty. You will be nice and full and satisfied. Your family is gonna love it. You're gonna be the talk of the town once you get this sandwich down, baby. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. Perfect. Thank you once again for cooking with your girl, Adrianne Latrice. I mean, this turkey and ham sandwich is so elevated, so delicious, nice and meaty. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and share. And I appreciate you guys' love and support. Continue to watch. I have more videos coming. Thanks for cooking with Adrianne Latrice. Peace.